Hello friends, I am here Kripa Shankar once again with you. We would like to inform you that the content on studentsrunway.com is exclusively compiled for distribution solely on studentsrunway.com. You may use the content for personal learning or pass it on to your friends, but please do not use it for any commercial or institutional use without acquiring prior authorization. Any tampering of watermarks of studentsrunway.com or Kripa Coaching is liable for legal action. This is Kripa signing off. Thank you very much. All the best.
This is a clique of people, CLIQUE. You see, all of them belong to, at least seem to belong to a group. So clique is a small exclusive circle of people, a small coterie, a narrow coterie, COTERIE, a group, an inner circle, a junta, JUNTA, maybe simply like a small mob, a cabal, CABL. Cabal is a group of conspirators. Junta, JUNTA. A junta means a council or an assembly, a small group of people, or a cabal is also called a junta, or junta can also mean a group of military dictators. This is another picture of a clique or coterie, small group of caucus, CAUCUS, CAUCUS. Caucus is another synonym. Caucus means a small group of people, or it can simply mean a private meeting of leaders. These are called clogs, CLOGS. A clog is a shoe made of wood, and of course clog means anything that hinders or obstructs. A hindrance, something that clogs is a hindrance. So for animals, cows and goats and buffaloes, to prevent them, they are clogged. The weight is fastened to the leg of the animal to hinder the motion. So that's a clog. And a clog is a shoe with a thick wooden sole. This is the picture of a cloister, CLOISTER. A cloister is a place for nuns, a nunnery. This is the inside of a cloister, because CLOISTER, a cloister is a place for religious seclusion. Now, as you know, seclusion means isolation, retirement, privacy, aloofness, solitude, hermitage, retreat, where a person is kept all alone. So a cloister is a place for religious seclusion, like a monastery or a convent or an abbey, ABBEY. Abbey is a place for monks. Priory, PRIORY, priory. Prior means a priest, a Christian priest. So priory, abbey, monastery. And convent is a general term, but then convent also means a nunnery. Right? A cloister is a term which can be used for monks, or it can also mean for nuns. Convent specifically, convent is for nuns. Nunnery is for nuns. Friary, FRIARY, friary means a monastery for monks. So monastic life means being cloistered. Any place where one may lead a secluded life, that can be called a cloister. Otherwise, if you see this picture, the construction, some college buildings have this kind of a construction. There's an arched way or a covered walk along the inside walls of a building, or a college building or a church or whatever, with columned openings along one side leading to a quadrangle or a courtyard or a garden in the middle. So that's a cloister. This is a clown wearing a jester, JESTER. A jester means a person who jests, a professional fool. In olden days, kings used to have jesters, a professional fool employed by the ruler to amuse that fellow, amuse the king. So he is wearing the motley, MOTLEY. A motley is the dress of a buffoon. Now motley is the garment with all kinds of pictures and mottled with all kinds of designs. So motley is a general word which also means of many colors or patches of colors, mixed colors. Motley also in a very general sense means simply a lot of diversity. a combination of diversity, something that is multiform, heterogeneous, kaleidoscopic, multicolored. Kaleidoscopic simply means multicolored, brightly colored and multicolored. This is the picture of a coat of arms. C-O-A-T, coat of arms, A-R-M-S. A coat of arms is a group of emblems. It's a group of emblems and figures, heraldic bearings, usually arranged on and around a shield. And it is used as a special insignia for an organization or an institution, a family or a person even can use that. Synonym for coat of arms is ensign, E-N-S-I-G-N, insignia, escutcheon, E-S-C-U-T-C-H-E-O-N, escutcheon, E-S-C-U-T-C-H-E-O-N, escutcheon is a shield. So escutcheon is a shield or a shield shaped surface on which a coat of arms can be displayed. So heraldry, H-E-R-A-L-D-R-Y, heraldry means coat of arms. It is the science of or art of dealing with coat of arms and even genealogies. Now, so herald means a person who announces the arrival. Anyway, herald is a person who makes the proclamations. What's a proclamation? P-R-O-C-L-A-M-A-T-I-1. Proclamation means an announcement. So that's what a herald does. And a herald therefore is an envoy, a bearer, a prophet, a messenger, a reporter, a runner, an advisor, an announcer, one who proclaims. So this is heraldry. Now heraldry also means genealogy. G-E-N-E-A-L-O-G-Y. Genealogy means the family tree or a chart of recorded history of the descent of a person from an ancestor. Consanguinity, derivation, pedigree, parentage, the family tree or lineage. Pedigree, P-E-D-I-G-R-E. Pedigree is list of ancestors, record of the ancestry or the family tree, that is pedigree. But when you use the word pedigree for animals, you are talking about a purebred animal, not a hybrid. A mongrel is a pure hybrid. Mongrel, M-O-N-G-R-E-L, mongrel means a hybrid dog. Purebred is pedigreed. That means it has a recognized breed with characters which are coming through generations of unmixed descent. That is pedigree. Thoroughbred horses, full-blooded horses, right? So we discussed a lot of words here, my dear friend. Coat of arms, escutcheon, auspice, A-U-S-P-I-C-E, shield, heraldry, insignia, ensign. That's it. This is a picture of silkworms and cocoons, C-O-C-O-O-N. You can see the picture of the cocoon. A cocoon is a fibrous case in which the larvae of certain insects spin about themselves for the shelter. So a cocoon is a kind of chrysalis, C-H-R-Y-S-A-L-I-S. A chrysalis is the pupa of a butterfly. It is the case, or the cocoon is also called the chrysalis. This is the picture of a cockade, C-O-C-K-A-D-E. It is a rosette or a knot of ribbon which is worn on a hat or a cap as a badge.
Hello friends, Kripa Shankar here again with you. We thank you for your interest in Kripa Coaching and studentsrunway.com. If you find our content useful, please like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, and subscribe to our YouTube channel, and we hope you give us a +1 on Google. You could also subscribe to our email list and be notified upon new updates. Thank you. This is Kripa Shankar signing off. Good luck.